Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. Wembanyama out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Launches it. And he buries his first look.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Pippen. Davis with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometime.
And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. James passes to Pippen. Back to James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Both free throws good from James. First quarter of play, a minute in. Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Davis. Here's Leonard. Pulls it. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Leonard's got room. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Bulls basketball. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's James. Just 5 on the clock. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Leonard. Here's O'Neal, covered by Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 1. James outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Comes up empty down low.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Durant. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. Durant's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Bryant finds James.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Pippen.
2 minutes.
Back to James. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
They got the ball to the right guy, James, ready to shoot at all times.
And he lobs it up to the rim. James with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Chicago grabs the miss. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Outside Durant. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That one's off.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Now Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for the Bulls, we've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's James in at the 2. Right side, Wembanyama. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
The Bulls trail by 6. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Leonard. Davis, a screen. James against Leonard. Good work defensively by James. Bulls leading by 6. Outside Wembanyama. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Wembanyama. On the wing, Bryant. Over Antetokounmpo. O'Neal pulls it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's Davis. They shoot again. O'Neal misses.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And there's James from the arc. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pippen. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Durant. Chicago making their last shot. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Back to James. They set a pick. The Bulls need to get off a shot.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Bulls trail by 8. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball. And once he gets it, it's all over.
Bryant outside. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. There's a minute 12 left in the second. Durant, pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls leading by 5. Here's Pippen. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Antetokounmpo finds Durant down low. Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Pippen. Bryant outside. Five to shoot. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Durant with it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fans' half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Davis out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
James with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. It's tipped. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. For the lead. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Chicago leading. Bryant finds James. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside Durant. For the tie. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 6 points.
And, you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. On defense, the Bulls. The lead is 2. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Here's Bryant. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the lob!
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, V.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. James against Antetokounmpo. James passes to Pippen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Now here is James. He's got 10. There's 1:59 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Durant, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
James finds Wembanyama. Back to James. He shoots it. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Pass to James. Outside Wembanyama. That one's good. This game is all even. Wembanyama's got 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Leonard. Over James. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Out to Leonard for 3. Kobe grabs the miss. Leonard's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Pass to James. And he lobs it up top.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Bulls out in front, up 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for Chicago, we've got LeBron James. Kobe Bryant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the 1.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Pass to Durant. Oh, they pick off the pass. It's James on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. The shot by James, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by one. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Here's Pippen. Bryant outside. Lets it go from deep. Davis with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Chicago foul. Wilt Chamberlain. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Tries it from 16, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. O'Neal inside. Blocked again! LeBron without hesitation. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
That free throw good from James. The Bulls trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Chicago calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Thank you for that, Allie. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists here tonight. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Right side Durant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Chicago leading. Pass to James. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Back to James. The Bulls with another miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Inside. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Pippen, pass to James. There's a screen. From the arc. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Davis with a screen on James. Here's Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pippen, pass to Bryant. Looking to end this cold spell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Stolen. Up top, Bryant. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Pippen. From downtown, another three for Chicago.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
James against Antetokounmpo. Pippen. He connects.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo surveys. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Leonard with the ball. Check by James. Pulls up on the wing. Leonard can't get it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
This one belongs to Chicago. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.